Hi, and welcome to Growing Up Guide Pup. This week, Ricky got to revisit some farm animals. Now, it's been a while since she's seen any, and she got to go with her entire group to a little farm called Hidden Villa. Hidden Villa is this great little working farm that's been around since the gold rush. Now, it's open to the public, and it's a wonderful place to go, not only for families, but a great place for dogs to be socialized. Now, this was a group outing, so pretty much every puppy in our group came, and this also gives our leaders of our group a great chance to see how our pups are doing out in public. Our leaders basically keep track of how our puppies are doing and offer any advice and all kinds of training tips for us as puppy raisers. So if you've seen week 19, when we took Ricky to the county fair, this was her first encounter with any type of farm animals. Now, she was a little timid back then, and it was really interesting to see how she's matured and grown and how she reacts this time. She was a lot more confident with the goats this time. She didn't seem to be fazed or afraid of them, but they were also a little further away from her. Ricky also got a chance to see some adult pigs. Now, these are bigger than her, and once again, just like in week 19, she showed a little hesitation about them. She was curious, but when they sniffed back, she took a step back and wasn't quite sure. Ricky also got a chance to see some baby pigs for the first time. Now, she was really curious about these little guys, and these little pigs were very friendly and coming up to all the dogs and sticking their noses out and just wanting to say hi. So it was a really good experience for all the dogs. So when our meeting was over, we decided to take Ricky back and spend some more time with these animals. Now, Ricky has been known to have some bird distractions, and there were some free-roaming chickens. Now, she didn't really get to see these very well with the group members, so we took her back on her own and exposed her to the chickens. So Ricky still seems to have some bird distraction issues. She did pretty well, but free-roaming chickens, they're walking around making noise. They proved to be a little bit of a challenge for Ricky to continue to concentrate on me, and overall, Ricky continues to make some progress with her bird distraction. They seem to be baby steps, but she is moving in the right direction. Now, we've been trying to work more with Ricky in the bird distraction, but they don't seem to be out as much right now because it's been raining. And it actually started raining again when we went back. After we worked with Ricky and the chickens, we took her over to see the baby pigs again. They came running out when we walked by, so we decided to see what would happen. And there was one pig in particular that came running out to come see Ricky. So we thought we'd give Ricky a chance to greet this little piggy, and the two of them were absolutely adorable together. Ricky seems to not have a fear of pigs her own size. Now, we've noticed that animals that are really smaller than Ricky, she seems distracted by. And then animals that are bigger than her, she seems to be a little timid with. So this little piglet was perfect for her. She seemed to enjoy the company, but she wasn't distracted by it either. When it was time to go, she said goodbye and we headed off on our way. So if you've seen week 18, you know that Ricky also has a little bit of a ball distraction issue. Well, we've been working hard on this over the last year, and on the way back to the car, we came across a tennis ball. Now, granted, it wasn't moving, but Ricky has been known to lunge for standing balls also. She walked right past this ball without any problem, which proves that with a lot of work, Ricky can overcome some of her distraction problems. Now, if you've seen week 36, you know that Ricky's had some issues with some dogs. We came across two dogs that were walking by, a Labrador and a Great Dane. Now, I did stop walking and made Ricky stand still as they passed us rather than trying to walk her past them because that might have been a little bit too difficult for her. By standing still, she was able to watch the dogs pass and she remained nice and calm and we were able to continue on our way. By the time we got back to the car, we had gotten pretty wet, but Ricky doesn't seem to mind this at all. In fact, Ricky actually has a funny little ritual every time she gets back into the car, and this seems to be enhanced when she gets wet. Ricky turns into a goofy little girl. Now, this is the first time you guys have seen this, but she does this on a regular basis, and it's awfully cute. Once she's done rubbing all over the car and being a total goofball, she often falls fast asleep. Ricky is now at the age where she can get called back for training at any point. So we're doing our best to do everything we can to get her prepared and ready for that moment. So as soon as we get the call, we can feel confident we've done everything we can to get Ricky ready for her new job. So keep watching, and we'll see you next time on Growing Up Guide Pup.